Guys, this is Lightworker here bringing you guys a deck review. Today we're working on Guardian Angel reading cards review, and this video is also going to include my modifications to this deck, okay? And the reason why I started to do some modifications to some of my decks was because of the extremely large size of the cards. So the first thing I did with this deck, and I'll show you guys the guidebook. This is the box, really big box, and the guidebook. I'll show you guys the guidebook. Is this original size of the cards was huge, bigger than my hand. And I have really small hands and I read professionally, so it's just a little easier. I also find that it's a really great way to bond with the cards if they're new and actually learn them, because what I was doing was I was taking a card, I trimmed down the edges, okay, so that piece right there I trimmed away, okay, you still are keeping the title of the card and the number. And first I did that, and then I do a process called edging. So what edging is, I've saved a card here, and I'm going to show you guys all these cards in the deck as well. And you get these paint markers, okay? You can get any metallic paint markers. I'll leave a link in the description box for these ones. I find them to be very good. The ink does not come off on your hands, okay? And basically what you do is you just go along the edges. And I started doing this because with white edges, if the cards are not gilded with white edges, I feel like they get dirty and they can fray. And if the cardstock is cheap, it will definitely fray, and it will, I feel like it makes them just kind of look like ugly when they get all beat up like. So you do this with the marker. You can use Sharpies, you can use Crayola markers, any color. I've done other colors with my decks. I just started doing this with the glittery sort of silver metallic markers I really like. And you just go along the edges. And you want to know what? I would keep a baby wipe handy, or a wet paper towel or a damp paper towel, so you can wipe if you make any mistakes. Okay, so what you get is, this is the trimmed down version of the card. You get the gilded, your own gilded sort of edge. Edging is really, really relaxing to me. It might not be to other people. I know a lot of you also find it like a big challenge to try to cut your cards down, but I mean, they don't have to be perfect. Again, some of you won't do this because you feel like it interrupts the integrity of the card or the energy of the card. I don't feel that way. I actually feel like I get better energy now from some of the cards. So what happens next is, because I had another deck that was really lousy cardstock, and in order to protect the edges of these cards, I started using polish, glitter polish. Okay, I'm not going to show the name of this polish, but you can use any glitter polish. I find that glitter works well because it has texture. Okay, so I will show you how it looks at the end, but I'm just showing this as like a sort of a tutorial. So what you want to do is you want to start to go on the edge of the cards and a little on this part of the card. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just, like I said, it's to give them some decoration, some personality, some of your own personal energy touches, and you just go all around. Okay, you're going to do both sides. See, my polish is running out a little bit here, but you go all around just like this. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like finished. Okay, and it's very simple to do. You know, you don't have to worry about really making mistakes, like I said. It is a bold move. It is something bold to do. A lot of card enthusiasts are starting to do this in the tarot community. I find that it's a good hobby. It's something that, like I said, it's almost like, you know, you're personalizing these cards for yourself to use. And the other deck that I did is phenomenal. So if you guys want to check out the other reviews that I've done, you can go to my playlists where I have deck reviews. And I did the Ask Your Angels Oracle. I've done Enchanted Map. I plan to do much more. I'm also going to show a video where actually do the cutting of the cards. I have a deck that I'm going to do so I can show you guys my technique. And that's what you do, okay? And you leave this to dry. Now, they will not stick, and I'm going to show you. They definitely will not, okay? Because I've already done half of this deck, and this is what you get. Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. It does not affect the integrity of shuffling these cards at all. This is only half the cards in this deck. They shuffle just fine. And that's what you get. Absolutely beautiful. I think it works really well with the stock. It works really well with the deck, kind of glittery, pretty. So now I'll just go through the deck for you guys, okay? So we've got Angel of Music, Angel of Learning. These are really beautiful cards, guys. I would highly recommend these for anybody that's into angel cards or wanting to get into angel cards. Really positive. Really, really positive. They are numbered. These are out of order because I have been using them and obviously I've been modifying them. So have any of you modified decks? Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Love to hear some of what you've done. And if you decide to do this, I would love to see what you've done, hear what you've done. These are beautiful cards. I just was very drawn to them. It's just that they were really super big. I don't like big cards. Sometimes borders I feel like are unnecessary. A lot of people in the tarot community will agree. Borders are kind of, I don't know why people do borders. I feel like it's a little like unnecessary. These really tackle every area of life. I think there's 36 cards, so it's a small deck. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, or if you're planning to do any modifying or any other decks that you've done or techniques that any of you have done. And then that one. So that's it, guys. Let me know if you guys plan to do it. I think that these come out really great. I think it's a great hobby. It's something great to do to bond with your cards. Thanks so much for watching.